beautiful souls. Welcome back. I'm Alea, and this is Alea's Angels. If you didn't see my introduction video from the other day, please go check that out. That talks about me, who I am, what this channel's about, all that great stuff. So please go check that out. That was my first video for the channel. But let me tell you, today we are going to start our Matrix mini-series, okay? So I'm going to start telling you guys stuff about the Matrix. I'm really excited to get into this video, okay? Let me start by saying that sometimes these episodes I will state when there are trigger warnings, like sensitive topics. But other than that, I am not suicidal. I know in my introduction video I said I used to be. Yeah, used to be. No longer suicidal. I now have many things to live for, and I'll never commit suicide. Never. So, next, research. Do your research, okay? Don't look at the first page of Google, okay? Man, sometimes you gotta go to the 10th page, all right? Sometimes you gotta go to the 10th page, because that's where the real stuff be at, okay? But all right, let's get in this video. Let's get into this video, guys. Come. First step, always removing that negativity from. Removing any negativity you had before you came to this video. Clearing everything. Alright, let's get into this video, guys. Okay, so let's get into this video, guys. Let me first talk about the Great Awakening. If you do not know what the Great Awakening is, that is conscious minds waking up all over the world, okay? This year is the year of the age of Aquarius, okay? So please go look up the age of Aquarius. That is the age of truth. So everything that was hidden is coming to light, okay? Any secrets, any lies, all of that is being exposed. All the truth is being exposed. So I'll start with a very important truth to always remember when you're just going about your everyday life, that everything is an illusion. Okay, we are using our collective consciousness to manifest the optimal timeline reality for Earth. Okay, so everything starts here, and I'm not going to go too deep into this because I want to get this I don't want it to be too long of a video for you guys, but everything starts here and then is created in the physical. So if you think something, you can create it. Simple. And then we'll just get into the first topic because I don't want this to be too long. And I already know that I rant and if I get carried off, if I get off topic, or even if I just start going on a rant about the topics, it's just going to be a very long video, and we don't want that. So let me get to our first topic. We'll talk about TV, and the device itself. TV, the device itself is harmful because it's emitting negative vibrations to you all the time. They use they use TV as a distraction, first off, as a distraction from the truth, okay, and a way to cast spells on you and keep you in lower vibrationals like fear. Especially commercials. Commercials are just pure spells, okay? They're casting, like, if you didn't believe in magic, well, let me tell you, they are always using magic. Magic is 100% real, okay? It's not evil. It's not the devil. It's none of that. All right? It's all about how you use it, yes. And how these dark forces use it is not the best way to use magic, you know? Another example is the news. Fake news media. Come on, guys. All they do in the news is show you the bad things. Or politics. Another distraction. They just show you the bad things for fear. Because as long as you're in fear, you won't question anything. As long as you're afraid, you won't stand up to anything. So they show things like people being, there was murder here, kidnap here, lost child here, all these things that now have you in a state of fear because you're like, ooh, whoa, whoa, that's happening left and right. It ain't gonna happen to me though. But you still got that mindset of, ooh, not me. And you're like, ooh, not me. Like, you're afraid that it could happen to you. And that's what they want. They want you to fear just everything, okay? So they have easier control over you. And that's all the news media is spreading fear to everyone. So I highly advise stop watching the news. I mean, you got a weather app on your phone. I really don't know what else you need the news for. Simple. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. But yeah. Because I'm not gonna dive too deep into that because, like I said, I don't want this to be extremely long, you know, and you're supposed to be doing research anyway. So we'll go to the next topic. Fluoride, okay? Fluoride. Yeah, the stuff that's in your toothpaste and your tap water. Oh. Fluoride is in the water you drink. Unless you're drinking alkaline water. If you're drinking alkaline water, good for you because you're not drinking fluoride. But if you're drinking fluoride, or, you know, if you're drinking fluoride, basically is what I'm going to say, it is harming your pineal gland, which is, if I turn around, in this section of your head. And what that is the physical of your third eye. So fluoride is harmful to your third eye, your chakra, and the third eye itself. They ingest you with fluoride to keep that third eye closed. Because if your third eye was open, you'd know the truth immediately. If your third eye was open, you know things that make you see the truth. There'd be no hiding from it because your third eye is open. Simple. So, please be careful with the water you drink, okay? That's not, and none of this information is to scare you. It's to make you aware, okay? Anything I share with you is never to scare you, never to cause fear, never to even incite fear. It is literally just to make you aware, okay? I'm telling you the truth. I'm making you aware of the truth. Simple. But yes, fluoride is detrimental to your third eye. They're trying to keep you asleep heavily. Okay? Now let's talk about the other way they're keeping you asleep. And this is when it starts from a young age. It's called educational indoctrination. Okay? The school system that we see today is brainwashing every single person in there. Yeah, when I was in there too, they did brainwashing on me too. All of us. You went to school, you was brainwashed. From what? That's like 5 all the way to like almost 18, 19, 17, whatever. That's 12 years of brainwashing. 12 years of getting you trapped in time. 12 years of you being in a cycle of go to sleep for 8 hours, go to school and bring brainwash for 7 hours. Oh, guess what? You're ready to go into the workforce because that's what we trained you for. The reason you're like brainwashed. How are they even able to brainwash us? Okay, the logic part of your brain is if you sleep for 8 hours, you're hurting yourself. You don't need 8 hours of sleep. At most 4 to 5 hours of sleep, and your body will be fine. It actually is better for you to not sleep that long. 8 hours is a lie. You do not need 8 hours of sleep. By all means, if you want to do 8 hours of sleep, that's fine. It's just going to make you more tired. Let your body rest when it needs to rest. There's no need to force your body to sleep longer than it needs to sleep. Because then you'll just make yourself exhausted. Yeah. But, waking up as children whose minds are still, adjusting to all of this. And even though we are at a young age still connected to our spiritual powers, because we were born, we went through a trauma right out the gate. And that made us forget why we were even here. And so we had to still try to pick and choose what's real and what's not. And so that's why they shove you into the school system at a young age. And why they do it at such an early hour in the morning. Because your left side of your brain blocks out any nonsense from getting to the right side of your brain. Okay? The logical side of your brain will block anything getting into this right hemisphere of your brain that does not make sense. But if you are tired, sorry for the shadow my hand is casting. If you are tired, the left side of your brain cannot properly protect your right side of your brain. Therefore, information just seeps into the right side of the brain, making you believe in something that you didn't even have time to properly analyze. They get you ready for that 9-to-5 mindset, okay? They get you ready to go work a job. They make you, they have it so that you, basically, I'm just repeating myself, but they basically just have it so that you get used to working a job after school. You get used to having someone else in charge of you. You get used to, you get used to the authority. and always having someone tell you what to do. Even if you like don't like being told what to do or whatever, like if you still work a job, they still got you. Simple. Simple. But that's where I'm gonna leave it off. Guys, for this episode, because I don't want to get too in depth. We can save that for another time, for another episode. But I'm gonna end it here, okay? And I really hope to see you guys next time. All right. Well, peace. May